Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about what do I do when a stock that I like goes down in price, and how can I make money from it going down. That's what we're going to explore with one of my favorite stocks at the moment, maybe one of yours too, judging by you clicking on this video. But before we get started, if you want to follow along, I've been documenting me selling options to try to make some extra income and just see if that goes well or not. If you want to follow along with my journey and see if I can pull it off or if it's a total failure, please consider subscribing. That way you don't miss any in the future. And also, before we get started, if you want to join Robinhood and you've yet to create an account, which I feel like there's very few of you nowadays, but if so, I'll have a link down in the description if you want to help out the channel and also get some free stock doing so. So today, one of my favorite stocks was down almost 3% if we include the after hours, then exactly 3% today, and that is Sofi. And I want to talk about what I like to do when the stock goes down, and I would like to acquire some more shares and how I can make money by just positioning myself to buy some more shares. And that is where you can sell a put. And don't get this confused with buying a put, which is you basically betting that the stock is going to go down. But selling a put is that you agree that you would be okay with purchasing a stock at a certain price at a quantity of 100 shares. And so what do I mean by that? Let's go ahead and dive into an example with Sofi and something that I've personally done. In fact, I've done it a lot of times. And later on, we'll see how much I made in premium just doing this. So if we go to trade Sofi options here on Robinhood, like I said, if you don't have an account, go check it out down in the description. And I look at selling a put. Our current expiration is this Friday, and let's say I'm okay with purchasing 100 shares, potentially on Friday, for a strike price of $15.05 a piece. So I'm okay with purchasing 100 shares at $15.05. Well, if I'm okay with that, I can go ahead and sell this put. I'd have to put aside $1,550 because I might be assigned these shares and I might be required to purchase them. But I would sell this put and gain $39 in premium. And once this transaction goes through, that money is instantly applied into my account. So I can take that $39 and I can buy individual shares while I wait to see what happens with the strike price and if we become in the money or not come Friday. And let's say you want to buy 500 shares, we'll hit continue here and we'll see how much premium we can look at making. So 500 shares, I can make almost $200 in 4 days being okay with purchasing 500 shares of Sofi at $15.50. And that is something I do almost every day, is I sell at least one put on Sofi. As you can see here, I have 4 puts that I sold at this $15.50 strike price for this Friday, and I also sold another 7 at this $15 strike price. So the moral of the story is, if you're okay with purchasing 100 shares of a stock at a particular price, you can get paid to agree to do so. Now, of course, this isn't risk-free. I'm not going to come on here on YouTube and tell you, oh, this is the best thing you can do and it's 100% risk-free. It is one of my favorite things to do, but it's not inherently risk-free because Sofi could drop dramatically by Friday. Let's say some bad news comes out or some overall market bad news and it goes down to $12 a share. Well, on Friday, if it's still below that $15.50, I will be assigned those shares by end of day and I'll be purchasing them at $15.50 when the price of Sofi might be $12 because of that news. That is the risk that you're facing when you sell a put. But if you have a plan and you're okay with executing that plan, you can actually make some really good money and premium just by selling puts on a stock that you like. If we go to my spreadsheet where I track all of the different options that I sell, we can see for this month of December, I've already made $455 in premium alone from Sofi stock. Meaning I've sold options and the money I gained from selling those options is $455. And what I can do is I can take that $455 and buy individual shares right off the bat with that money. And that way I can acquire even more shares. So this is something I like to do when a stock is down that I really like and I have some money that I'm willing to put into that stock. And this can be done on broad ETFs like SPY, or it can be done on individual stocks. And if we follow through with our example, if I wanted to purchase 500 shares at $15.50, this would net us about $50 a day because this expires in 4 days and the total income is about $200. So we'd get about $50 a day doing this. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please consider subscribing and I hope to see you in a future one.